Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama Media, Texas, you drew, very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Capstone Global Consult Limited. Jumekuo bi a omo fa registered nurses, drivers a omo GCC license, NFA security. Edi omo ko amaya hodro bi so te se Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, NFA USA. Na mene wo kasa sisi akra. Omo per registered nurses. Edi omo ko USA. Akoya juma ko jisika pudro. Ani. Na enye we po. Capstone Global Consult Limited. Esanso boama. Sa wo peka atofri amanone. Omo be ye ho hyehyeye nyina ama. Na wo nsatimi aka ka biara edawa kumaso wa bra wo mre ho enti omo si bra omo so ye sesi a wo behu omo Otema community 9 omo ni Ashama Timber Market ene di hwe animu anase fra omo e wo 0599 183083 ana 0302 986573 amanone fo so fra omo +821 02 1811278. Capstone Global Consult Limited. Your success is our business.
Check now, check it, fa check it, check it. The beat is real, don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, fa check it, fa check it. Green select glucometer, check it, sugar level, fa check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Well, we are ready. And I can tell you that people are already tired before the show starts. As to why they are tired, I still don't get it. Wait a minute. They are tired though. If I see someone dozing off, the way I'll knock the face. You come and you shout like this, won't you be tired and doze off? Well, that is just by the way, midweek action here on Sammy Flex TV. Showbiz Daily, is it? Live on Sammy Flex TV. And once again, gentlemen are seated for us to do our thing. Nana Reagan already in your shot. Kojo King also here, as well as in Team Dodo Solomon, aka Chemo. This is the squad for today's business. Chemo is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and for all your digital solutions, anything with streaming, if you have any issues, Chemo can sort you out. Kojo King is your favorite artist, songwriter, performer, also a marketing executive, but now he's not doing more marketing. Of course, Nana Reagan is also talent manager. He is a journalist and a publicist, road manager for Wendy Shea. This is the squad, the people who are the rockers and movers of this business. Behind the scenes, Digital Rasta is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. And I know you at the other side, you have also been a partner to this platform. Thanks for always watching. Thanks for sharing your opinion with us, even after the gentlemen have shared theirs. Today, Tap Tap Send is also telling you that you can send money from abroad using their app with just download of the app on your phone, put in your bank details, and with this, you are surely good to go. Now, you have to be a part of this show. Subscribe to us. and share the link with others. Tell them that this is the only online discussion platform that is constant. The consistency is top notch, and we do it for the good of the business that is the showbiz fraternity in Ghana. Interesting lineup for today. But first, let's look at this story. There is a new boy called Olive the Boy. And the boy seems to be breaking boundaries with his music thing in Ghana. As it stands now, he is aiding as part of top musicians in the charts in Nigeria for Boomplay. This is the boy, young boy, Olive the Boy. And the way people are just pushing him to the top, now that he has even entered the Nigerian market, and knowing that this is his first attempt at music. He started singing whilst he was even in SHS. He just 20 years old boy from Konongo, same as Black Sheriff. He is the new guy everyone is talking about. Of course, ruling with the numbers game. Now, all the musicians in Ghana, he is ruling with numbers game. And the kind of attention he's getting, I'm even scared. Go to Nigeria. Richard, you can share the chat. Let everybody see. Top 10 artists Nigeria. And Olive Boy is there. And already, there are arguments online. Some people even think he's a Nigerian boy. Today, I took some time to listen to some of his songs on an EP that he calls Havana EP. And after listening to the EP, I now understand why he seems to be ruling. He is the new taste for the Gen Zs. Maybe after the Black Sheriffs, y'all talk, yeah. Not too sure what he has been doing now. Let me also say big ups to young boy like Malcolm Nuna and all them boys there. So these are some of the songs on the EP. The Havana EP, Olive the Boy, NBA, 360, Good Scene, Stage, Confession. And these are all dope songs. And he's now being managed by Loop Music, so we hear. So now, Nigeria is saying he is from them. They are saying, oh, Olive the Boy, yeah, he is one of our guys, but unfortunately he's not. As it has started like this, should we allow him to go like this so he can also get a breakthrough, or we should claim him for him to come and hover around? I don't know if you guys get me, because yes, now he's there, and that perception of him being a Nigerian, whatever it is, maybe the injection, like we say, the injection of some good money is working. So if you look at this particular flyer, 2023 half-year report, and he's the fastest growing Spotify artist, #1 chart metric artist rank, most charted Ghanaian artist in Nigeria, most listened Ghanaian artist in Nigeria currently, most Shazammed Ghanaian artist in 2023. Wow! Most Shazammed Ghanaian artist in 2023. What does it mean? It means the whole, okay, for Ghana, okay, only in Ghana. And most views on TikTok for a single in Ghana. And I'm asking, what can we do as an industry to make sure this guy continues to lead this race that he's on, or continues to go with the pace that he's on? Because now if you try to compete in the areas this guy is making the waves, we don't have much numbers there. Honestly, we don't have much numbers there. Few numbers there, but a young boy has started and the pace he's going is looking good. How do we as an industry support him so he gets there with the Ghana thing around him? Nana, now we'll promote the artists. I'm going to sing. I'm just
Olive the Boy is being...
Did you also know about him?
Yeah, I've heard about it. I mean, he's one person that normally when you enter every artist camp,
they mention him.
They will listen to a song or something from him. So when you have a conversation. No, the thing is, I think in every artist, if one artist is dominating, you want to
check what he's doing. Okay, I get it.
The conversation will come up.
I get it.
he's doing fine. But as to whether we should leave him to go like this or claim him to be one of, I mean, the dream is to go everywhere. The dream is to, you know, like raise the flag of Ghana high musically on the globe. It is not even about just Nigeria. So if he's dominating Nigeria or he's doing well in Nigeria, it is just one of the steps to get to the globe, and it's a good thing. I don't think we should. The claiming will just be, but let's say we having some of these conversations about him. I mean, highlighting his positives for those who don't know him to know him, letting people understand and know that this is his where he comes from and all. These are some of the things we can do. But for now, if he has that dream to get everywhere and he say, okay, because we don't want Nigerians to say, oh, he's a Nigerian, so you want to claim him and bring me for him to become one of our own, you might be limiting his growth. So let's leave him to go like this. I mean, he's working right. That is why we are even talking about him. He's working right. That is why he's in the top 10 artists in Nigeria. So if he's working right, then you can't change a winning team. You can't change a winning formation. So you'd have to let it go like this till you feel or see the essence to add certain things to it, or, you know, do certain things that will also catapult him to wherever he wants to be. So that claim thing, I think it's not really necessary. Like,
okay, at this time.
Yes, we should just focus on.
But we are not too sure the Loop Music managing him, where they are coming from. We are not too sure about that yet, because that is also going to determine where he will ply his trade. Whether the Loop Music thing, they are Ghanaians or they are foreigners.
But I still think it doesn't change his nationality at all. It doesn't change. The Nigerian can say he is Nigerian, but I mean, if you want to know the boy, you will know where he comes from. I don't think he will say because now he has dominated in charts in Nigeria, so yes, Nigerians are saying he is Nigeria, so he will want to say he is Nigeria. Being Nigeria alone can't take you far in music. The fact that you're a Nigerian doesn't do it. It's about your works, your talent, the kind of
what you are really putting in. Exactly
what you are putting out there for music or the audience you have to enjoy. That is what will take it. It's not your nationality. And like if you go to Nigeria right now, like every talented Nigerian will be everywhere. You understand? So
okay,
let's just leave him and have good conversation. My fear is that here in Ghana, now that he's getting some of these spotlight and some of these commentaries about him, there are some people somewhere who are trying to dig the other side of him to tell who he is and what he has done in the past. And you know, that culture of as a Yentimi and Shiny will be as a Yentimi, we can't have positive conversations about people throughout. The moment it starts, that is when other stories that can affect that, or, you know, dim the light that we are trying to put on him will also come up. And that is my fear for him. I'm just praying that as at now, as we speak, we pray that the conversations will be like this. It will be about him topping charts. It will be about the good music he's putting out there. It will be about where he wants to get to and how he can get there and all of that. And not the other things that, you know, will come and drag him or to the ground. I mean, we should just
advise him to do good things. That's all.
Oh, now,
just praying for people not to say bad things.
What I'm saying is not what he is doing now. I am saying that what he has maybe done even in the past. I mean, the conversation is, yes, right now everybody will advise him that as you are going forward, do the right thing. Nobody wants him to do any bad thing for people to talk about him. But there are things in the past that can be buried. But still, somebody will say somewhere and want to bring it up just because the only motivation is that maybe the person is like everywhere flying and people are talking about him. When you go here, it's only the boy. When you go, so he wants to also put a spotlight on that thing. And we've been seeing some of these things in our industry. So
okay, Chabo, take over from there.
Yeah, but I don't think there's even a need to discuss something like this. Where his nationality and who is claiming who and all that. I don't think it's necessary. We don't need that thing at this time. I mean, he's just a musician doing what he loves, and fortunately for him, some people love it. So whoever care to listen to good music, whoever loves good music, should just support him. That's all. I mean, where he comes from it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not necessary. What matters is that he's doing good music. People are listening to him. People are praising him. That's all. Me, I don't.
You didn't know about him too?
No, me, I didn't know about him. Yes.
Personally,
yeah. I didn't know about him. But now that people are talking about him, like we will do 1 or 2 checkups and say, oh, okay, I think he's good. He's doing well. On YouTube, he's not there yet, but I think he has started well. So hopefully it will continue like that, and we will see more of him. But for the records, his YouTube channel is based on in UK. United Kingdom is the location that they are using for his YouTube channel. So the point is that he's doing good music, and that's what matters. If he comes from Nigeria and he's doing good music, we will still listen to it. If he's from Jamaica, wherever, for music lovers, it's about the music, not about you or where you come from. In fact, some people know some music more than the person who did it. It happens. Sometimes your music is far ahead of you as a musician. People will not even recognize you, but when they mention your song, then they know that song. Before they will even go and so I don't think there's any need for us to say that we have to claim him. You have to, if you are doing that, it will go beyond business and at the same time just entertaining people. He comes from Ghana, and so what? He's from Nigeria, and so what? Like, he's from Nigeria, and so what? Like, what will it take or what will it add if you are from Ghana or Nigeria? The bottom line is that you are a musician and you are doing good music. That's what is important. I think when it gets to a point that the nationality will be of any need, it will come by itself. If he is going for an award scheme, they will ask him, where do you come from? They won't ask people who are claiming him. So he will state where he comes from, for them to mention that only the boy from Ghana wins this award, or only the boy from Nigeria or from Jamaica, wherever. He will state it himself. So I think we should forget about where he comes from or who is claiming who, and listen to good music. If some people will claim him for him to go far, let's leave them. Let them claim. If claiming an artist will make that artist go far, I support it. They should claim him for him to go to wherever he can. He
wants to go to.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Kojo. Thank you, Chemo. Let me listen to you, Kojo. Whether you also knew about him?
Yeah, in recent times I saw people posting him here and there. I didn't know anything about him, and that is kudos to the management. It means they groomed the guy in the background before
prepared him.
Yes, they prepared him very well before they took off. So I'm not surprised that people are receiving the product. And as to we claiming, the question is claiming to do what? What do you have to offer? What can you offer the guy? We all, the system doesn't even, we haven't seen him on any, I stand to be corrected, like any platform that the guy is
not ones that we know of.
Exactly. So the guy has made it by the team, whatever their strategy is. And when you go online, Wikipedia and everything, it's there, Ghanaian, a Ghanaian singer, Afrobeat singer. So there's no need to battle about nationality here and there. The thing about music becoming popular, if a music genre becomes popular and gets world attention, everybody can jump on it. That has happened to almost every genre.
That's true.
We have non-Jamaicans who are doing reggae music, and they are very, very, very successful. We can talk of Snow, a gentleman from Germany. All of them are doing reggae music. You see, exactly, and they are established in it. But when we want to trace where reggae music comes from, straight nobody can find
that
Jamaica. So same with Afrobeat. Now the Afrobeat sound is gaining world recognition. So anybody, don't be surprised that in the next 5 years, a non-African will be the frontier of Afrobeat.
I mean, an American band has won reggae in Grammy before.
Exactly. It can happen in the next 2 years before you realize an American is the biggest Afrobeat artist. If they learn it and they're able to do it well. Now Nigerians have the advantage because they understand it very, very well. So people can now understand it and master the sound. And when you get the right sound, forget about where you are coming from. If you are coming from under the sea, people will jump to
accepted.
it. So that is it. I think this guy has gotten the sound very well. That is why it is even topping charts in Nigeria. And they will associate with it because it is no different from what they are consuming. That is why people think, oh, is he a Nigerian? Because the sound resonates with that of Nigerian. Let's say anybody from somewhere does a typical high life piece. The question is the person again, because he has gotten some elements right. So if he's flying over there and they are claiming he's this, well, there's no big deal about it. It is not taking anything from the boy. If there is money to be paid to the national country, it won't go to them. It will come to us. So they should just be free like that. Let the guy do his work. And what we can do now is to also project it. That's the only thing we can do. To also project it.
Okay.
Activate the conversation around the board. If you think you want to take a spotlight from what the guy is doing so that we wouldn't see stories and other things associating him to other countries, then there should be the fire from here. Okay. Like we are doing right now. People should propagate his stuff, ignite conversations. Then we will know that, okay, this boy is from Ghana. That is the only thing we can do. Because he has shown that he has set himself up. Yeah. So the little push you can give. He's gone. If you can't give to, he doesn't care. He's doing his job. So we should just support him, and that is all he will need from us.
Well, I'm so happy that Chemo is talking about his YouTube being managed in UK. So what it means is that the people behind the scenes are working from above. Yeah, they are working from above and not from below, and that alone is also a good push and a good example for us to get there. Now, in another video that I want my producers to start rolling, I have seen Amerado and Strongman in the studio finally, and this has long been waited for. So many people were expecting to see them do this, and it has not happened. In the studio, we saw how busy they were recording their songs. Everybody was minding his business at the point until the latter part we saw them coming closer. In fact, initially, until I watched the last point, I said, hey, now studio but later I realized they were bonding and making some cool fun out of themselves. But I have one big question to ask my people to help me get some answers, and Chemo will start this. Are we going to say this is the right time for them, or they've already wasted some opportunities? Because remember where they all started from, Mike Bennett. And when Strongman got his first breakthrough, followed by Amerado, people have been expecting so much from them. At the time, they were all on fire. People were expecting so much from them. Well, they might be on fire now, especially Amerado, but I'm asking that, is this the right time? Or they've already wasted some opportunities in their way? Let me go to Chemo. These are Kumasi people, so let them sort themselves. Chemo, how would you see this? Right time, or they've already wasted some opportunities?
But in this game, I think sometimes you make a mistake if you think that there's a right time for when to come out or when not to come out. Yes, sometimes there will be an indicators for you to say that I think this is it. We have to strike, or we have to do something at this time. But you can still get it wrong, even when other factors are telling you to go ahead and do the thing. That's why we say that entertainment in general is one of the riskiest jobs that you can get yourself into, because you can't predict human beings. he can be okay today, tomorrow is another thing. In fact, within some hours, the person's mood can change and it will affect whatever that you are giving to the person, especially if you want to appeal to that person's mood or his state of mind.
Okay.
I mean, because it can change at any time. The same thing can happen to you. So you can see some form of indicators and say that this is the time, let's strike it. But you do it and it will not fly because just within a few minutes or a few days or a few months, people are now not getting it the way that they were getting it some few months ago. So I can't say it for sure, but I think if they did it earlier, maybe that's why I was giving all those things. Maybe something else could have happened, but because
remember Nana Champon and Daddy Lumba, people have waited for them to come together, perform, blah blah blah. They didn't do it. Now last year December they gave them a concert, and unfortunately it's come that time most of them or both of them are not really strong, like that Lumba for instance, not very strong to do more, because those times, let's say like some 5 years back, if they decided to go on even a tour, like the money they were going to make.
For sure.
But now, I don't know if they will even be strong enough, especially that Lumba, to go for a tour now.
For sure. But I think it's not, now is the fact that they are not active. Not that, if they are still active, I think it wouldn't matter. Yes, it wouldn't matter that they waited for too long or not. The riskiest part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So whilst they were active, they could have taken advantage of that.
For sure. Yes. But this time around, Strongman and Amerado, they are still active in the game. They are doing their thing. So predicting when and how they should come out or when they should come out is difficult. The difficulty is that you can't predict human beings. And I'm saying that, yes, at the time that there were some rumors of beef and other stuff, at that time, obviously, the numbers will go up because we want to hear what they are coming out with, how it will go and all that. The analysis will be more and all that. But it's still not too late because now people will be like, okay, so were they really beefing or not? Or what is happening, what has changed and all that. So still, I think it's still the right time for them to do it. If they want to do it now, why not? And another thing that I think will push them for this, or some people can use to convince them, is what they did on the Yahiti song, the
what's his name?
Kim Palute song. I think some people can use that to convince them that, hey, this will make business sense for you guys to come together now or do something together now. Because on that song, I mean, Kim Palute said it. After doing it alone, he didn't see top like that. Like, it didn't go the way he was expecting. Then he brought these two guys on, did the same thing. He didn't change his part. Then the thing hits. So now you ask yourself, what is the magic coming from Amerado and Strongman? So if they are also, if they decide to do it on themselves or on their own, what will happen? You can use that to convince them that, look at this. You hop on somebody's song and it was a hit. Why don't you guys come together and also do something together? Yes, I think people can use that to convince them. And in this music business or entertainment business, any time can be the moment, because you can release a song today and it will hit 2 years later.
Yeah,
it can happen. Yes. And sometimes you release the song, you even forget about it, but one day you say that, you let me put it in and see what will happen, and it will be a hit. So you can't really, you can based on certain things, yes, you can get the moment that you think is right for us to do something. Yes, but even that one is not guaranteed. So I think this is it. This is the right moment for them, because now maybe they are ready, or based on what they are doing, it means they are ready now. So why not? Let's see what they can come out with, and I think it's positive. Okay,
Nana, from Chemo, let's come to you. Yeah. Still connecting the Kumasi dots.
Yeah. I think I won't say it is the right time or it is not the right time, because one of the things that will determine whether it is the right time is the product they are cooking for music consumers.
Well, they have a caption to what they are doing as Rap is Still Alive.
Okay.
Rap is Still Alive. I'm not too sure what they are about to do though. But that is the name for the project. Rap is Still Alive.
Well, maybe now they feel sorry, maybe they feel the euphoria and the noise around rap music is dying down. And as active and young rappers, they want to take up the heat to do things together and then bring it back alive or make people feel that it is still alive, because we are living in a country where if 1 or 2 years people are not doing or producing a certain kind of music, people think that it has died.
They are done.
It is gone. So everybody will be jumping to the other side. So maybe because they are rappers, they still want to stand on their grounds, just as Kumi Guitar and some other people did for high life music. And they were still playing it, even though people were not, paying
patronizing them like that.
Exactly. Yeah. They still paid attention to the high life music. But if I was part of them, I wouldn't have, recorded this studio video, because it would have been one of the ways to, announce the two artists, coming together to do something. Because this video will be, for me personally, I think it will also
slow down the
expectation. And
you think so?
Yes. Because right now, the rap music is not there yet. That is why you are even asking questions about the right time. Because if now beef of still there, people are beefing, rappers are beefing, and rappers are still producing, people are producing a lot of rap music and all of that, we won't ask these questions. But because we know that people are doing Afrobeat, Amapiano, and doing other high life, So right now, coming in when the noise has died down, is it the right time? That's what will motivate anybody to ask such questions. But this is music. They can produce this song and they will release it, and irrespective of whatever genre that is dominated or is being talked about, they can still make a hit out of rap music. So I think that the video will die down the expectation and certain noise that they could have used to their advantage. They could have kept whatever video, whatever pictures and all of these things. Even after,
just come with a bang.
Like when you are ready to release the song, then you can do some of these things to make maybe your more crap and cat. Before I will release a month or a week to release the song, I will still make the two of them do something like they are beefing again, because I was so unyane Nkrumah and Sammy. Why some of these things? So when you do one yes and now yes, and you might be say emfa. Yeah, and yes, I know hit you. That's not what I'm saying. No, the attention you want for the thing, it won't work. It will be like just one of the songs any other artist is releasing. Say it will be releasing high life, will be releasing Afrobeat, somebody is releasing Amapiano, somebody is releasing, so it will be like that. But if you want everybody's attention to be on your kind of genre or anything that you are doing, then there should be work to it. It doesn't just work like that. Say now all the conversations about Afrobeat has died down and now everybody is talking about high life music or rap music. There should be certain work to it before we can have that change. And these guys are rappers, so right now it will be like, okay, almost release it. It will take extra work
to push it again.
To push it, you understand?
Because the caption most of them are writing is, when should we release it? Are you ready for this? When should we release? That is all.
So I think the video didn't do them a lot of good. If I was part of them, I would. What's that?
It's not that the hype.
They didn't do them a lot of. It looks like.
Okay. Let me explain.
The video has killed. Will kill the expectations.
The vibe and other things that will come before they will even release the song. that will make people like, okay, we are expecting it. We train date, train date on be released here, and then we'll go and listen to it. So our energy then I make us a video way a crack.
Kojo, well, take over. Let's listen to you.
Well, to me, you see, these days things are changing. The way
boys
promote,
do things.
yeah, and it's working for them. Because people release their snippets and all of that. At times, even they are in the studio, they will share the song. They will play the song for you to listen. And through that, people also, will be expecting something is coming. Because in this space, it has become highly competitive that you don't know what will happen next. So, let's say you are in a quiet. You just release a flyer. Tomorrow you are dropping. You didn't build any anticipation. So anything from somewhere can just come and smash you down. But now people are working with their clique, people who subscribe to them. So if you can't get everybody, the people who subscribe to you, that you know that, okay, these my followers, I have to communicate to them for them to be aware of whatever I'm bringing. We are in an era that if you are not releasing song, people will even come to you. When are you dropping the next song? When are you dropping the next song? And the beef also was a currency. And this one is also a currency. They collaborating is also another form of currency. So they can decide, okay, let's go for the beef, or let's do a joint together and weigh the opportunity cost within it and see. Maybe doing their checks, they think doing the record will rather bring more cash than, let's say, doing the beef at this point. And if you check, especially from the side of Amerado, in recent times he's been speaking well of Strongman. Even in the letter to Strongman and all of that.
The red letter.
The red letter, because you see that this guy is now praising Strongman, knowing that all the subliminal shots he was throwing at him way back was part of the game, because he respect that Strongman is the senior here. Way back, I remember when he was even coming to contest at Plus FM on your show. Strong D was a strong name then.
No, Strongman got
exactly.
a breakthrough.
And even when we were trying to pair him against that soldier rapper, Donichi. He was like, no, I have a boy in Kumasi, Amerado. Someone was like, he should battle Amerado first before maybe he can come to me. So getting the collaboration now, I think is the best. And also, now that Amerado is the best rapper of the year, he's got some vibe around him that if the two come together, it's going to help them. In his recent rap, Amerado, what was the title?
Hardest.
He made a line in there which I felt it wasn't so cool.
Politically
like
right.
killing it in the era of Kwaku Killer was Kwaku Frimpong.
Kwaku Frimpong, yeah.
Meaning now Black Sheriff is the ish, but he's still doing it. No, we can't have such a mindset like that. Black Sheriff is big, but it shouldn't be like because Blacko is there, all other music is down, or we won't pay attention to any other music.
That's not what he meant.
But what is the meaning?
No, he explained.
What is the meaning?
He came to class show.
The same thing, he explained it.
No. He said that at this stage, everybody knows the run-to guy is Black Sheriff. So if you are not careful, you'll not be heard. But even with that, he is being heard.
Killing it, it's the same thing I'm talking about too. The point is, it's like we are all listening to Black Sheriff and we are not ready to listen to anybody else.
Yes.
How?
He's not saying what it means that you have to work hard to be heard.
Good.
Yes.
So it's the same thing.
Because the spotlight is
the
on
point is,
Black
the
Sheriff.
point
But it is true.
It is true. The guy is raining.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean others are not doing
it. So it doesn't mean that the next moment, if you drop a song that also has that level, you can't beat him.
That is hard work.
That is what the guy is saying.
So we don't say killing it.
Oh.
No. Killing it in the era of what brag. This is not bragging. This is not bragging. It's like okay, tomorrow another artist becomes the top. Then I say killing it in the era of Kojoki.
Yes.
Why is it in our music space? We did today. This is the one on top. Then the next day, it's like we have arranged. No.
No, it happens.
Oh, to me, that line.
At any point,
do you know that line could even be a subliminal to Sarkodie? And no, let me explain it to you. Let me take your time. Let me explain it to you. Sarkodie is a rapper, and at this stage, his survival in terms of hit songs is on Black Sheriff. Without Black Sheriff, he is not getting a hit song. But Amerado is saying, me, I'm a rapper. I'm still making waves. I'm still killing it, even without Black Sheriff.
No, okay, good. But if you check Sarkodie too in recent times, the kind of sound he's producing is tilted towards Afrobeat.
Yes.
And that's what I'm saying.
Exactly. So,
but could he have done it alone?
Is that?
Could he have done it alone?
Yes.
Of course.
Exactly, but he could have done it. But what he was able to do, he did it with
But he
the power
gave an explanation to the line.
Who gave an explanation?
Amerado, and it's the same thing I'm saying. When he came to your show, he said, even though everybody thinks now Blacko, but he's still relevant. And every musician is relevant.
Of course.
Just that he is getting a lot of yes. So to me that line, it's like you are reducing yourself, like
accepting defeat,
like killing in the era of Kakukira, and so you are so through that, I think it comes to the title of, you see the caption of this, their studio section that you said, rap is still alive. Yeah. So they feel like, okay, now the energy in rap is a bit down and all of that, so they may want to join forces and to steer up the conversation, which they are capable to do. We are talking about the current rapper of the year, the VGM is, and another astute rapper in the person of Strongman. Any day, anyhow, when they release a song, people will talk about it. And also going back to Yvonne Nelson's book, in the fall, he said this song will ruffle feathers. And ignite conversations, because now when the song drops, people are going to compare. And that takes me to their studio session, how each one of them was so serious, trying to make sure that their lines comes out well, because we are going to be that there's going to be that battle, even if they are not careful and to psych themselves well, it may bring some it may bring some conflict.
You are in my hair.
Yes, because
in the editorial I said the same thing.
Exactly, because they will be like, hey, I'm not killing Then as musicians they will feel it. So they need to understand what they are doing and be ready to anticipate all the communications that will come around it and have a good plan. And I think with that they can achieve better. I think collaboration is more better, much better than the beef. If you do the beef, it's good. But collaborating, I think, with time, because the record, if it becomes a big one, you guys will play shows. Each of them will be using it. And most of the beef songs they record, you don't see them using it on platforms when they go for performance. It is only one or two artists who got commercially viable beef songs that, like, we can talk of Sammy, Shatawale, and they do perform on stage. But Amerado and the rest, Strongman, most of the beef songs they recorded doing their beefs with other artists, you don't see them cashing out on platforms. But if this record comes up, they are all going to benefit from it.
Well, so rap is still alive, and we can't wait for this. Whatever it means and however they are going to do it, we are just on the sidelines waiting for it to happen finally. Then we will come and sit here and do another review of this again. Now let's move on to another thing. And this time around, I want us to look at a story about the renovation of Nkrumah Museum here in Accra. And as it stands now, so many people are excited about it. And I also want to ask my people what this means to our tourism industry. As a matter of fact, I have not been in there before. I think I've not been in there before. Yes, the Kwame Nkrumah Museum, I've not been in there. I don't know what really is in there, its significance, so much. What I know is that, well, that's the barrier of our first president, blah, blah. But what is there that is going to now attract more people? There is a video I'll be showing you alongside. But before that, let me read a story, no, okay, not a story, a post by Ahin, Eugene Ahin, who is the spokesperson of the president. Eugene Ahin put out a post, and I want to read that even before we start talking, because apart from this particular post, which has given me an understanding of what is happening there, I have been looking for someone to speak in the capacity of the Ministry of Tourism, and yesterday my producer at Class Showbiz Facebook chatter called, nobody could help. Called some big names in the creative art space. And you'll be a deputy minister from a year to a and I wonder how he's surviving with that. So how many missed calls he'll see on his phone and still wouldn't care to call or respond to any of them. Well, let's move on to what Eugene Ahin, who is the spokesperson of President, said. That says, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, on Tuesday, 4th July 2023, commissioned the renovated and modernized Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park, a year after he cut the sword for the commencement of the work on the project. The park, which was built in 1991 and opened to the public in 1992, in the time of the first president of the Fourth Republic, His Excellency the late Jerry John Rawlings, had not seen any renovation since then, resulting in significant deterioration of the edifice. It is for this reason that President Akufo-Addo instructed the brilliant Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Ibrahim Mohammed Awal, to close it down temporarily for renovation to be undertaken. The Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park has not only been renovated, but it has also been completely modernized to befit the status of the final resting place of the man who led us to independence in 1957 and became Ghana's first president, the justly celebrated Kwame Nkrumah. The park now has facilities including a presidential library, receptive facility, mini amphitheater, restaurant, freedom wall, and a digitalized payment and access system. The museum also why is Jabo laughing?
Digital.
Everything is digital in Ghana now. The museum,
That one an achievement.
the museum has also been fully refurbished with a tombstone upgraded, and the museum expanded with an audiovisual tunnel. There is also an upgraded VVIP lounge, expanded recreational area, a modernized gift shop, and a fountain area with synchronized audio visuals, the first of its kind in West Africa. The 30 million Ghana cedis modernized Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park is in line with plans by government to make the park one of the best tourism and heritage attractions in West Africa. As the outstanding Pan-Africanist of his generation, the barrier site of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah must be appropriate to his status and exceptional contribution to the liberation of Africa from colonialism and imperialism. I'm sure that is the end.
Yep.
Which is that the end? Okay, and imperialism, and it ends there like that. So, Rich, you cannot show the video whilst I try to do a commentary on it. So this video has been shared by some prominent people who were there during the inauguration. These are photos? Yes, So this is how it looks like. As you can see, the 30 million cedis renovation is what we are seeing there. And I'm asking that, how are we, first of all, going to maximize benefits from this as a tourism country? And again, how is this so useful to Ghana that we have to really protect it? And who is making the noise out of this? You see, that's my problem. Because what we know is that in these times, oh, Dubai is there, okay. What we know is that in these times, some of these things need to be taken to the people. The people won't come. During the launch, we did not even see
No, strategic.
They decided to.
They decided to do that. I would say TDC, baby. No. How can
But I said, "Oh, yeah, no for from it."
It
was
meaning. No, it was meaning.
Richie said the head is not on it still.
Because
no, it was meaning. It was meaning.
There is a meaning.
Yes,
okay.
There's a meaning.
Which is?
But
I don't know, but
initially the head
don't
was
make
on
sense that they will renovate and they will just leave the head. There's a meaning which I think when you go there, they will explain.
Well, so how do we push this to the people so it becomes useful? And that just as people fly from America to go to Cape Coast Castle and Mina Castle, how are we going to make this thing useful to the people? And who is marketing it? We were looking for someone to even explain to us what has been done there. Nobody has done that. That's why Eugene Ahin, the presidential spokesperson, has written it. And this should not even be his job. Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, who is speaking for them? Like after this, that person should even be moving from one entertainment platform to the other. Telling people, oh, now there is... Oh, I even want to take my children there this weekend to go and see what they are talking about. And... could you start here? And I made the Nkrumah crowd.
In the first place, I think we will congratulate.
And Tetini, you should have year for you.
Yeah. Our purpose. So we a new one.
Oh, okay.
We need the I think this is a new way. It has a.
Ah, the Bunu, the Amuya Nebuya, and now they are told.
They are called BB for yeah.
And no matter say,
what does it?
Political. Political. And
Yeah.
Kophobia and Yenny. Say no money. Yenny, I made here.
Okay, so we will.
Is that Brantipa?
No, that's
not him. Okay.
Kudos to the
leaders. Yes, sir. So much Ross said.
I was here.
Much Ross said this was how it was, and some people.
I'll
see if I can take my children there this weekend.
No, you can go. It's open now. So kudos to Nana Akufo-Addo and the government for doing this. Ever since it was established by the late Jerry John Rawlings, former president. It has never seen any renovation and it has been long overdue. And this place is very busy. People go there for weddings, photo shoots.
I think that is the only thing I've been seeing from there.
Exactly. People go there.
Also, there is the new grave tomb or what they are talking about.
The tomb, yeah. The tomb there is there. I think they have just added certain things to it. So people go there for photo shoot and all of that. And it's a very big space. It's a very big space. Now, I think what they have done is to add history to it. Because...
in a modern touch.
Exactly, in a modern touch. Because now, looking at...
Okay, so I'm sure that was what I say. Sergeant for Dr. Nkrumah, 1909 to 1972. Said the original statue of Dr. Nkrumah, which stood in front of the Parliament House, opposite old polo grounds, Accra, attacked by a mob. Vandalized as it stands now in the wake of a military with police coup d'etat on 24 February 1966. Recovered for the National Museum in 1975. This is on loan to KNMP from Ghana Museums and Monuments Board, mounted on 11 something.
Oh, okay. You see, when the coup happened, there was a BBC video report that they were destroying the Nkrumah statue. So according to this is that statue that they were destroying. Yeah.
Okay.
So they have recovered just to tell people about it. Yeah.
So in this era that Nana Akufo-Addo and the government, they are pushing for the year of return and all of that. They are pushing for tourism. It's better that the first president of the land, the history around him needs to be revamped. So I'm happy how the modern edifices that they have established in there. And what is left is for the story to be told very well. Because if people are going there, we need to have people who will tell the story as it is, give proper details. Because they have the car there where he was buried and the wife as well. They are all there. So we just need that story to be there. Even if they will get some a docudrama or something, a documentary kind of, where people can go and watch to get more vivid explanation about it and all of that. Even the slave trade and all of that, they can get. I said they have an amphitheater.
Yeah, mini amphitheater.
So the amphitheater, what is going to happen there? Some of these movies and all of that talking about the president should be some of the items that people can patronize at the amphitheater and all of that. And now it's going to be paid for. People are going to, that is the digitalized system we are talking about. Even one of the pictures I saw, the ticket center and all of that. So it means whatever investment that has gone into it, it is not going for free. They are also going to make sure that they benefit from that. So people from the diaspora coming, if they want to go there, they can pay. And
is this Kwame Nkrumah's first car?
Yes, that is it.
Kwame Nkrumah's first
Kwame
car.
Nkrumah's first car. Yeah.
I see.
So
Say please do not touch.
Yes, it is still solid. That car is still new and they have preserved it very, very well. So me, I've been there for some.
Oh, you've been inside there.
I have a picture with this.
Oh,
But I'm also 21st September. So
okay.
Kwame Nkrumah is also 21st.
So on your birthday, you went there to take photos.
No, we went for a wedding photo shoot.
They saw
I
it.
think I've been there
So it was the wedding photo shoot that took you there.
I've been there because I have been staying
okay, you are
in
living
Accra, so we go there often.
Oh, I'll go there. I'll go there at
yeah,
least.
and so-
Local tourism.
Yes,
Yeah, you
but
see.
one major thing is what you just mentioned earlier. That it's high time the ministry set up a media team. People are ready to work, and they can commission journalists who are already in the system to propagate some of these issues.
Simple.
Just disseminate the information to them.
Simple.
And it shouldn't be like you have to chase the deputy minister, whoever, and it's like some few people have them
Access to
so
them.
they can.
Yes.
No, this shouldn't be it. Even the year of return, we don't know who is the media team, who is beyond the media team. Because after half of the year of return, we don't get any proper conversation around it. So we need a team for that. Call some media people and put them together. You are responsible for this. And they will talk about it.
Painful.
And people will know. Because Ghanaians can sustain it before maybe the foreigners come. It shouldn't mean that it will be there waiting for foreigners to come and read about, listen to what is the history about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So we have to promote local tourism. And how do we
are not
promote
doing well at
local
all.
tourism? It is by communication. It is by having discussions about it, whipping the people's interest to able to go there and participate. So if it is fully open to the public, what are the means? How much will you pay?
Like but now all the information should be out.
This has been launched, I don't know if maybe they will give us that information.
That digitized thing they are saying, like they should have made like as I sit here, I want to go there on Saturday, I should be able to book. Like I paid.
Exactly.
So the digitized, so you go there before it's digitized.
I don't know if
It's so funny that
I don't maybe they have
because if you pay more,
outdoored it.
Yeah, of course.
So why do you mention
Maybe they
that
have
thing?
outdoored it.
No, what I mean is in this after this thing, that digitized thing it should be able to give us those who would want to go there the platform to even buy your ticket in advance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
maybe
not the meaning of digitized he's talking about.
Might as well.
It's paying with Momo
No.
or maybe your card.
The point,
That's what. Oh, that's the meaning of it.
How did you arrive?
In fact, the meaning of it, the meaning of digitizing payment is that you use Momo or your card.
Yes.
That's the meaning.
Yes.
That's why I was laughing. I mean,
Everywhere.
yes, that's the yes
before
everywhere.
it wasn't like that. Before
Yes,
you go and pay money.
Yes, so
That's what I'm saying. It should be
your
Jeshabo is saying
system
it
of
should be.
payment shouldn't be an achievement.
Yes.
Like there were important things to
They
mention.
say
That,
that-
Oh, he was mentioning
Yeah,
what
but
has
it's-
happened there.
Because before it wasn't like that. Before you go and pay to somebody.
And it's not an achievement. If you change your mode of payment, you can't call that an achievement.
Okay,
I
so
mean-
if they pay the Mumwa, where does it go to?
Yes, so whoever
You
is
use
in
card,
charge.
where does it
The
go
same place that
So
when you
it
pay
is a system.
physical money. Yes.
And
Okay,
that
Chamo, I'll come to you.
when you
Chamo,
create
I'll
that
come to you.
system,
Kojo, wrap
it
up,
is
wrap
a
up.
digital
Wrap up,
system.
wrap up,
Yes,
wrap up.
it's a
So
digital
we need to know,
for
maybe
sure.
it has been commissioned but not open to the public.
No, it is.
No, it could be. It could be because when we are commissioning, yes, people will come for the celebration. Of course, because it could be that they have commissioned it, but
ready, so why
will be into the public. So maybe they will bring.
So now, how do we know all these things?
That's what we are discussing now. That's what we are discussing.
Chamo, take over. Our people.
So the write-up coming from Eugene Ahi. I mean, it's a good thing, but.
And you know, so far, that is the only place I've seen something for important.
Him, and there's a purpose for that. For him, he was trying to be political. That's why you even add digitized payment as an achievement. That's my point. I mean, if you just like, if there was the right person saying what can happen there, why you should come there, that person will not mention digitized payment. No, he will mention things that will make you happy to come there. And how easy it will be for you to come there. That's what the person will mention, not to say that now we have digitized payment. No, that portion is just laughable, because when you go to any advanced place, when you go to any place that they are serious, including private even restaurants in Ghana here, they do digitized payment. So that shouldn't be an achievement in any way. Okay, but the thing is, generally, I think this is good. This is good to tell our story, to tell Kwame Nkrumah's story. He did certain things that even to date we still mention them, we still praise him for it. Not all his policies were something that people agreed with, but I think he did something so significant that it is better for people to hear. Even if you don't agree with him, or if you disagree with certain things that he did, you still need to hear his story. So it's good that they will do something like this, but like from the concerns that we are sharing here, what you say, what Kojo is saying, it's not good for the start. I mean, when we went to Dubai, before we stepped out, we knew that they had a place called the Dubai Frame. When you go there, what you are going to see, how you are going to go to the. We knew those things before going there, and we are in this. So
you haven't been here before?
No, I haven't been there before, and the point is that I have not heard anything to push me there.
Exactly.
That's where
my point.
That's where the
my point. That's why I don't know what I'm going to
to do there. Yes, and the Dubai thing, you know that even when you are watching some videos on YouTube, it will just pop up.
Yeah, they advertise it, and
then they will use some celebrities to influence you and all that. And if they are doing that thing here, I think it will work. A lot of people will love to go there and see what is happening there. So after using such a huge amount of money to do this renovation, I think they should do better and not make it go waste. They have added certain things that they can easily make money from.
Yes, the amphitheater. I don't know if it is a place people can even go and do their premieres and small
they can
drama.
They can be showing documentaries from time to time, and it will not only be about even Nkrumah and others. Like based on the history of Ghana, you can even commission or make it public. Like if you can do any documentary about one of our history figures, we will allow you to use the amphitheater for your premiere or whatever, and then you commission like you do commission kind of thing with whoever is bringing such a deal. I think it's nice to have something like this, and it's an opportunity to make money and even employ more people as well. But what is happening now is not a good indicator that they will make it useful. But generally, this is good. I mean, I don't know if anybody will oppose this idea and this thing coming up. I mean, this is fantastic. But the management from the beginning is not giving us hope that something good will come out of this. But generally, I think this is good, and we should all support it. But I will also push, like you said and Kojo said, there should be a media team, or they should do more than this, just to push it. Eugene Ahi is a politician, so he will say what will convince people that his government is doing more. But we will have technocrats, we will have civil servants who will be working there. And those people should be the one doing this, not even the minister. Because the mausoleum will have a management They will have one in charge.
They should even have their own.
They will have social media. Those things they will appoint people. They will appoint people, but just that they won't be accountable. The politicians will still use it in their advantage, so it will make it some way, and that may not help us. But this is a good thing, and we should all support it.
Well, now we're going to wrap up. Then we look at the very last story, something that transpired yesterday, and I want to get the views of my people on it.
Right, I think this is beautiful. I mean, a country that they say forgets about their past leaders or history is doesn't have a future or something like that.
It's not worth dying for.
Exactly. So heroes. Exactly. Thank you for the correction. I think this is very, very commendable. We should commend the government for at least taking a step like this, because this is a country where our maintenance culture is doing us a lot of damage.
I like this angle you've taken. Maintenance culture.
Yeah,
just change. We call 3 months back. Lights nerd in doom.
The only reason why.
Look at Cycle. What we did at Cycle. Hey! Dubai.
The only reason why is from 1991 to, dates, there hasn't been any renovation. It's because of some of these things. Like, nobody. Like, and can't be and show be I say let's go and maintain, let's go and do this, let's go and do that to the edifice. I mean, this is good. If we are going to at least get every government that will come to have that change of mindset when it comes to maintaining some of these things, it will come together to bring a lot of developments and growth to the country. And it is one of the things that I wish our conversations and commentaries will go to motivate our leaders. Yes, me, I've always been saying that we don't have the right leaders. They are doing their own business, playing games with the citizens and all of that. But at the end of the day, if we can also have a way to channel some of this, have some of these conversations, it will motivate somebody who is even playing the same games as a politician to also say that, okay, when I also come, because the people appreciate some of these things, then I also go and do. So at the end of the day, you will get these same politicians doing something that will bring us development.
Exactly.
So we should find a way to, motivate them to do more of some of these things that they have done. When it comes to people mentoring, first thing I will say is that they should also find a way to motivate the people that they are going to assign or appoint to work there. They should motivate them to make them feel that is their source of livelihood, and that they will be held accountable to it based on how they work at the place. Because some of these places, the people that they employ there, they don't work wholeheartedly. Like, because they are not even paid.
They do it anyhow.
They do it anyhow. When you go to Elmina Castle and those places, sometimes when foreigners come in to visit the place, some of the people that they even call to lead them, tell them histories about the place and all of that.
But the last time I went there, it was well done, as a matter of fact.
It is like, that is the kind of message I want to send across, because there are other places too that when you go, it is not as you are saying.
Oh, the last time I went there,
so they
done, coordinated.
Yes, they should employ the right people first. They should pay them right, because a jumebia a home motivation a home salary. When you are paying them right, when they come and then maybe one of the buildings is having cracks, the one in charge will write a letter and won't feel like, oh, in the last 2 months I'm going to pay him by mature letter and say I'm bread from Nkrumah few from minister crown fa into no atiada. But so nim say a honomana out if there is cracks on the building, now say yetuane kayi. Now your banner because I didn't see a crafts you will have say 2 weeks in a wire and Shahana that's all Santi you would dear. Ubi or Beba be a bear and play when you are when you say, because of Sika you to Yaminti. I was a major many a responsibility so I didn't touch him. I was a me a chin a buy agency. So me one of the things that this country will do, and I guess so bitter about it, is how we we channel our, complaints and conversations. Chemo was mentioning technocrats and civil servants working at the place. But you see, say the Jumasha uncle for inside, we should know who these people are. We should hold them accountable to whatever responsibilities or role that have been given to them.
Yeah.
And not put everything in the political basket. When we do that, some people as civil servants and technocrats will also misbehave and not do everything right and take advantage of it and say that, oh, at the end of the day, China you minister, you so it will come back to make us do more damage to us. So let's know these people. Let's hold them accountable. Say if the edifice has its own media team, when you go there, they know how to run campaigns for the place from January to December. You will not even worry going to look for the deputy minister where you'll be calling him and you will not even be answering his calls. Let the right things be done. Let us know whose responsibility is what, who is doing what. Until your corner at the way in your first call, no, it will go to say Mr. Kuma and the responsibility was so Shana will for and for Roberts and to one man. Not a honor mayor like a refuse dump sort of. If that thing is not being done well, we will go and hold Mr. Kuma accountable. Before we will challenge him, Mr. Kuma will also come and tell us his challenges and what is not being done, right? And also, the Nkrumah now, if you're sure, it's not then we are addressing the issue from somewhere. But I think this is very beautiful. It will do us a lot of good in terms of tourism. So we should renovate more of such places
and increase publicity.
Exactly. We should have a way to have talks about some of these things and put the place to in shape. It's not like the people will come there today and then they will come and take pictures and then have a good vibe, and then the next year the conversations will change and somebody has to come and do another 30 million renovation again. We can keep this thing for some time. At least we should have that period. You say, okay, you're renovating 30 million. That 30 million, it should be between maybe 5-10 years. The maintenance there, it has to be every day, because if you know, people maintain their houses yearly. Every year, be able to be painting or changing BB or BB. That should be a yearly thing. Yes. Yeah. But some of this renovation, my home time be because I want to then that's cost 30 million. The following year, you say 30 million. Yes, I found the same.
People, that's how they do it.
That's what. So the conversation is. So the conversation.
The other day, one minister, something to fix a broken something was more expensive than the whole thing.
So yes. So these are some of the checks.
But they have done a good job. So
these are some of the checks that we behind have to check. We have to make sure that some of these things are not deliberately being done. Because they will do it. I've always been saying that politicians are like, "Oti baby, who say Nkrumah or into sorry, and now we be old out." They won't be they will come and steal you every day. But the moment you start taking a defensive position, so Nkrumah no ban be struggler, hobby. Or you share the next neighbor now, why you lose no on the honor. So when you leave them like that, they will play the game according to how they will benefit. It is business they are doing. Until you you have to take a certain position. Now to Chamo digitalization payment, I disagree with him. I disagree with him because if the system is not there, it is not there, and people will still be using whatever means of payment that maybe it is giving some people certain charge. The main reason why you have to, because hopefully say if you say I do something, so you also have to be along how the world is growing. It's the reason why you want to do that payment. You have to put in place that system. So whether it is Momo payment, whether it is whatever, that is how it's supposed to be. Because we don't have to go there. Maybe if people go there and or make have to do cash payment. The challenges and where they bring crop, because a lot of people don't go to some of these places or don't involve themselves in some of these things because of some of these things. But the convenience it comes with, or how comfortable they can be, how based on alcohol no nyama obefemu answer na watimi akwa say if you say okay also the mbabeko if you take your kids there and you go through a lot of inconveniences, stress and other things, you will not be motivated to go there again.
That's true. But
if they have put systems in place that will reduce your stress, it will give you more reason to come there, which of course the digitalization is part of it. So if they mention it, it doesn't mean say yes, even if it is achievement, what is achievement? Achievement is say maybe I didn't know person obi a ye baby unquant me and you have achieved something, you have achieved a certain growth. So it is okay if they've done that. If it wasn't there and they have done it and then they talk about it, there's nothing wrong with that.
Even the access, you see, even access. If let's say you when you are able to pay and they give you a card that will get you access to certain places, we have digital where you enter.
Yes.
So if you have to stretch your thumb or your car somewhere, and it will give you access.
Yeah, okay.
This is digital.
Okay, yes.
Because they mention it, digital digital access.
Yes.
So how can that be an achievement?
The way they no. I'm not saying that.
Is it because Baumia has been saying digitization?
No, listen.
That's why he's working.
It's like you people are not getting me. The point that I'm making with it is when the guy Richie can bring it back. When the guy was mentioning the good things now putting in place in there, and then he added that digitized payment system, and I'm saying that digital.
So don't bring money to maybe you have to even buy online.
You will still do that because Dubai is more digitized than this. But when we went to Dubai, we paid money to get something to go around. Yes. So he made it.
It's not there. Maybe if you go to the Dubai, they won't add. They can't add that this is a digitalized.
They won't because it's like. I don't know what to compare it to. It's something that
do you know why Dubai will not mention it? Even the people that they have not been to Dubai before, when they are going to Dubai, this is how their system. Their system.
But even Dubai, you still use money to pay.
I'm not saying
it's a digitalized system.
Yes, but
we are now getting used. People don't even. This can even deter people. Like yes, over Toby be online. As up to date, if you are running events and you are selling tickets online, it's difficult for people to buy. So if you let conscientize them.
So mentioning that
okay,
digitized.
Let's do the very last one.
But it's laughable to me. I'm not saying, but it's laughable to me.
Yes, because of the background information.
I'm not saying it's not good, but it's laughable.
The PR campaign.
It's like me saying that. I have like common thing be in my room. Like when I come to you now, I say
you have fun.
I mean, I have fun in my room.
Yeah.
You will even laugh.
No, Chambo, not
but it's not everybody who can buy it.
You have achieved something.
Yes, but me mentioning that
it is because of
me. Yes, so the whole.
Even it's not there. The thing is now has been digitalized. You think it's not?
No, I'm not saying no. You know why? No, I'm saying it's laughable for me to come and tell you that.
Everybody now have Momo on their phone.
Yes.
So digital is Momo.
Yes, it's part of it.
Bring it back. Bring the post back.
It's part of it.
Bring the post back. What are we saying?
It's not part. You should look at the
it's part of it.
Every digital system you can use Momo.
Well, Momo is also digital. That's why I'm saying. So when you go there,
limiting it to Momo.
No, it's part of it.
The park now has facilities, including a presidential library, good receptive facility, good. That's mini amphitheater, good restaurant, yes, freedom wall, yes, and a digitalized payment.
This is all
digitalized payment and access system.
Exactly.
So if
you go there.
No, if there are no digitalized payment system and access systems,
I have TV in my room. I have That's all last Sunday. It's something
that we'll go there. We'll go there. Maybe we have to organize there, all of us. This one, if you know who is in charge, like you can say, oh, Flex Entertainment. We want to come there.
How do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what?
Oh, you have to go there before.
No, you know what?
You are not getting what I'm saying. You are not getting what I'm saying is that I want to book as a company. An entertainment company with the aim of going there to do promotion.
Do you know what Chemo have to do?
So
What Chemo have to do is
If you don't go there, you will know.
amplify the PR because the PR thing will come and teach people how the access systems and what payment system works over there. That is the most important thing.
mentions important things, so including
And it's not
digital payment system.
payment and access is not important.
Very last story, they ran away from here. Yesterday, we hosted a popular wedding MC who is also a comedian. His background is from Nigeria and all that. And during our conversation, he said something that caught my attention, and I want to get the views of my people on it. According to him, he is actually called Shegela Bobo, MC Shegela Bobo. Chemo, your man who did the wedding MC in the rain yesterday, he talked about it.
I watched.
You watched it, So now later after he said, oh no, he needed it more. Oh my God!
For sure.
So in our conversation, we talked about why when we go for our weddings lately or our marriage ceremonies, we don't hear more Ghanaian songs being played. You go to traditional marriage event in Ghana, and the ladies prefer to play songs, gospel songs from Nigeria. They are giving me victory. I think he's Eben, right? Then on the other side, they would also love to play songs from Flavor, Ada, and all those things. Ghana songs are not being played there. And even at sometimes the reception and all. So we asked, why is it like that as someone who has been wedding who has been emceeing numerous weddings in Ghana? And this was the response he gave to us. We're going to watch excerpts from that interview. I'll be giving the full interview later, maybe tomorrow. After watching this, I want to ask you, are we safe or not? And what he's saying, is it even true? Already I've seen on Facebook, some people are giving him counter comments. They are not agreeing with him on what he said. I haven't received a call from Jermaine, Portfolio. Portfolio called me this morning, what the guy is saying, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. Well, let's go watch this. I'll be right back.
About song selection at weddings.
Yeah.
Crusaders of Ghana music. About song selection at weddings.
Yeah.
Crusaders of Ghana music.
Yeah.
Sometimes me call weddings be na more Ghana for you yeah born Nigeria for you. Who selects the songs and at what time now? Cause okay, yankobo Flavor ada yankobo Akwabua time then I'm select this anyway.
Okay, so I know this answer will not sound too good to a lot of people, but Ghanaian artists don't make good music in a way. Okay,
good music for weddings or good music in general?
Not for weddings.
Good music in general.
In general.
Okay.
I might be wrong.
No. Go ahead. Speak your truth.
I might be wrong to some extent.
Yes.
Because why are Nigerian songs dominating our weddings? We don't force it on the people. The people they follow the songs on TikTok, on the artist page. We are being forced to learn the songs they know. I don't know if you're getting my point.
No, I'm getting
song like See Body. I sing the song, I didn't like it. But I drop it, they drop it on the song. Everybody, now
you have to go learn it.
I have to learn it. It means like I'm very good with me. I listen to music a lot whenever I'm in my car. To me, who says new way, and then FAP, I'm playing it because I need to know the punches. Then I can, if I sing with them, sing along. I drop the point, then you can. So the reason why Nigerian songs dominate, there's a love song. But you can still jam with it. They have a way. I think we are not learning. I think we, like including me.
Yeah.
You see, we are not learning. They have a way.
So what you want to say is that most of our Ghanaian songs do not have appeal at such events.
Yes. The appeal
is it the message or the delivery?
It's a message and delivery
put together.
Plus even the sound. If this song is old, confession, Nigerian song. I must confess. Actually, about my end dropping. Even Duncan Mighty recently. Dance for me. The only zero channel family. Duncan Mighty dancing for me. Dancing for me. Like, and that song is still. I'm not saying, but and you know, funny thing. The songs, the Ghanaian songs that are hit at weddings are the throwbacks.
The old songs.
The old songs. The old songs, the throwbacks. Those are the songs. Currently, if you go and play Nkrumah Memorial at any wedding, they might slap you.
They want the old songs.
No.
Like who?
Oh, they can start from the Castros, the book bags. You can come to the Sarkodie, like Ellis. When I say Sarkodie, Ellis Sarkodie.
Okay, not too
Baby, Ajay, you know. Those ones.
Wow, this is a serious revelation. And who are the favorites for wedding performances in Ghana? Metai who artists, one or two, but you have been performing at some valuable places like that. Who are the favorites? Kofi Kinata.
Kofi Kinata. Akwabua. The women love him. There's another singer. They are my painting in Sana.
Kamido.
No. Kwabna. Oh no. Also like so and the like King Promise, you know. As for Kwame, you barely even see him at 1-1 but the frequent ones, you know. Even Kamido having the wedding banger song is not even at a lot of weddings with Sugar Cane.
He's not at a lot of weddings.
Sugar Cane, no wedding now and body. So you see, we have Ghanaian songs that are penetrating at weddings is 1-1. It's a born Nigeria song, there's a 5. Ghana there 1. And it's not because we want to. Because it's the vibe. The people we are vibing, share mood.
You know, sometimes personally, say, me share traditional wedding now. The bride is coming no more boss, at that. So what does it mean that in Ghana we don't have any song that will be suitable for such an occasion?
Well, apart from that, all the gospel songs we even play when the brides are coming, if they're for the traditional, are Nigerian songs.
Okay, so let's cut from here and close. Chamo, start this for me.
To say that Ghanaians are not doing
good songs,
I disagree on that part. But generally, I agree with him with the vibe that people go with. So it's not about people forcing Nigerian songs on Ghanaians. No, it's about the vibe. The people, that's what they love. In fact, for the songs that have videos, wedding videos that I've worked with or I've worked on, all the people that the song that they suggested were Ghanaian songs by the old ones, and the common one that runs through is Coco by EL. Coco, that's one of the songs that they love. And then at some point the Open Gate by Kwame Eugene. That's the song that will penetrate. So I'm so sure that if we take that one out, a lot of the rest will be more the Nigerian songs. And it's about the vibe. It's not about somebody forcing it on anybody. So if you want them to play your song in wedding settings, I think you should also be thinking about doing song that will have the wedding vibe. That's what it is. I mean, it's business. So if you are not doing it and somebody doing it elsewhere and people are loving it, then why do you complain? But what is it? Or what is your beef in here? That you want somebody's wedding. He says that when I'm coming out, play this song for me. And you say that no, it's not a Ghanaian song, so I won't play. No, you don't do it like that. If you are, and then you won't play, you will play what? You play your favorite Ghanaian musician or what? Or the wedding, the person doing the wedding should come and select Ghanaian song. Otherwise, you won't play any song there. No, I think it doesn't work like that. So if there's anything at all, our musicians should learn from it. And he mentioned Akwabwa, and I agree with him. In fact, Akwabwa is really, really big when it comes to weddings. People are really calling him. It's because of the kind of song that he's been doing. I mean, our people do party songs. They are not wedding songs. After the wedding, then we will come and party with it. So when you go to our parties, they play a lot of Ghanaian songs as well. But the weddings are Ghanaian musicians, like recently, they are not doing songs with that wedding vibe. That's what I would say. Okay. So it's not anybody's fault, or it's not like somebody is forcing the songs on people. No. I think if you have the right song that people can vibe with, no, you won't force anybody. In fact, they will not just play your song. They will call you for you to also cash in. Akwabwa is cashing in big time when it comes to weddings in this country. So I think if anything at all, we should learn from what is happening, the kind of vibes and the kind of song that our wedding people who are doing wedding are picking. Then we learn something from it, so that we will also go that direction, especially the musicians who wants to make money there, instead of crying about playing a foreigner song or something. No. In this modern era, the competition is not only you. It's about the whole world. He mentioned one thing. I mean, they had the thing on TikTok. Yeah. They had the thing on Facebook. And now you want to prevent them from playing it because of what? Because you are not patriotic to play Ghanaian song. No. I think our musicians, if they want to cash in there, they should rather channel their energies there, and it will work. It's the same like the argument that Kojo, or not even an argument, the things that he's been mentioned about the funeral songs. They are playing the old funeral songs. So are you going to say that why are they always playing the old funeral songs? You should play new one. Where do we have them? If there's a market for it, and if you want to cash in, do the right thing, and you cash in and stop complaining. So me, I agree with him, except saying that Ghanaians are not doing good songs. I think we are doing good songs, but we are not doing wedding vibe kind of songs that can compete. Even with some people are doing it, but that can compete with what is coming from Nigeria.
Okay, Kojo, take over.
Yeah, clearly the statement was a wrong one. The fact that when you go to weddings and people are requesting certain songs that are not Ghanaian, doesn't mean Ghanaians are not doing good songs. Yeah. And I can tell you, other MCs will also say that their kind of weddings, people also request Ghanaian songs, and it's like that. So I was expecting him to say, okay, the kind of songs that are being requested are Nigerian songs, and his personal view, what he thinks contributes to that. Probably, maybe the songs are relatable to the occasion. So we need to, because in modern day, we don't just play music. DJs are so conscious of songs they play that will fit, especially good DJs. They need to give you songs that will fit into the occasion. And weddings are parties, so they need that vibe that can get the response from the people. And so there are certain songs when you drop, you see the response from the people. So it tells you, okay, let me continue to give them songs that are in that vibes. And what Nigerians are doing now, you can get about 20 songs from 20 artists which are in the same element. The same feel. It's like there's a template, a blueprint that everybody is following. So when you play this, the next one will give you the same momentum. If it is a BPM, they can get the BPM of about 20 artists, 20 songs that are fit into that. And so he was to give reasons why this is happening. And some of the reasons is because of marketing. Now, the way the Nigerians are marketing their songs down here is crazy. Wherever you go, you see their music. And so people jump on it on social media before even they requested at their event. So these are the reasons, not because Ghanaians are not doing good songs, but the market is open in a way that it doesn't mean you own this space. You can be here and songs from somewhere can dominate your space. And that is what we have been seeing. On even Ghana charts and all of that, Apple and all of that, Spotify, we see certain Nigerian songs dominating, and that is no joke. It means our people knows about it, and they are also streaming, and it's working for them. So these are the reasons why Nigerian songs are being requested. Not that it is better than our Kenyan songs. Yes, we can also look further into the point that, okay, are we also giving such vibes to our people in terms of, let's say, some of these events? So that, okay, next time, if we are also writing our songs, we can look at how we will think about the party mood, the tones that can really get that response from the audience and all of that. But weddings, yes, me, if I have my wedding and I like certain songs, and as a DJ, you have no choice. If the fans want it, you just have to give it to them.
What they want for them.
You don't play what you want, you play what the people want. And there's a reason why the people want those songs. Like he mentioned Kamido songs did some magic. That is why it is on the lips of the people.
Exactly.
There are other songs that if it gets to that level, they will add it to their playlist. So it's not accidental or whether good, because good things that didn't say itself. You have to push it. So you can have the best of songs, but if you are not pushing it to the people for them to know,
they won't catch it.
They won't get the feeling. So on that, if next time such a question is posed to him, he needs to explain it very well, choose his words right,
and handle
so that,
it again.
exactly, so that the Ghanaian audience who are booking you on some of these artists will not be against you.
They
You
will
know,
not be
but
happy.
some people will also come and fight you and all of that and tell you why you're rubbishing your own people's product and all of that.
Well, Nana Regan will wrap up for us. There we go.
Yeah, Rasta, it is not true that Ghanaians are not doing good songs. I mean, they are doing good. If Ghanaians are not doing good songs, like he won't even get a name to mention on the show. So once you are mentioning some names, it should tell you that yes, there are good songs, but there are other factors that will determine which songs should be played at an occasion. Apart from, where people, the grooms and the bride, or maybe their families or whoever, selecting a kind of songs that they want when they are coming in. I think most of our DJs and some of our MCs also play their favorites. Every DJ has a playlist. So if they attend, when you book a DJ for some of these occasions and you don't give him specific songs, I mean, how many of the songs card do they even give them? It is when the bride and the groom are coming in, when they are going out, when they change
the first dance,
their first, it
second
is when
dance.
they select some. But after those ceremonies, like the party, the wedding ceremony, the songs that are being played and all of that, which songs dominate? Right now, Nigerian songs will dominate, not because anybody. In fact, if you go to America, right, there are weddings going on in America that maybe Nigerian songs are dominating there. It is not because Americans are doing bad songs. It is because that is what the vibe is. That is what the people are vibing to. In fact, most of our DJs even select their playlists or make their playlists based on these factors. So yes, once it is Afrobeat dominated scene now, we can't do anything about it. The only thing the Ghanaian artists can do is to maybe start producing Afrobeat songs, so that when they are playing at weddings, the songs can be played too. But mind you, I don't think any artist enters the studio to say, I am recording a song and I am targeting at weddings. It doesn't. I don't believe any artist does that. In fact, the Nigerian songs,
some people have that in mind.
What I know is that maybe unless they are writing the songs based on themes, like maybe he wants to write a song for wedding occasion. He wants to write songs for funeral, but some of these dominated songs the MC is talking about, they are not. They are songs that the artist enters studio to say, "Make a production, I've catching a vibe with something. Let me write a song to it." What you they are taught now, Jane and wedding. He has just our hit blue. So those at the wedding are the same people who dance to it maybe at the club and at the pubs. So when they come to the weddings, they love the DJ to play such songs so that they will enjoy it. So the Nigerian artist crap, and I don't think it flavor. I can tell you for a fact, flavor has songs that are suitable to weddings, marriage ceremonies more than most of the top Nigerian artists. If I'm lying, my Nigerian brothers watching our show should correct me. if you compare Flavor and Davido, I can tell you Flavor have more marriage ceremony songs than
for sure.
Davido.
Yeah, it is. Fact.
Oh, he will
But
dominate
maybe
them, yes.
they when they go for some of these, maybe Davido songs are play even.
Still, I don't know, but I will still believe that
Say Flavor song.
Flavor will dominate
Yes,
when it comes to
invite
weddings.
him
Yes.
to come and perform
Yes.
more because no, but targeting honor. So honor no person. So me, I think that the artist should just put out good works. Make sure your sound is good. Me, one critical thing every artist should take note of is just change in sound. When the sounds are changing, you to change some. Change some because some of our artists they still want to be in their old settings and it won't help you. Because right now people are going with sound. We obi new one crowd say tie lyrics na crap you use sound if you na tie and no man your there. But to tie how the song has been arranged, the sound that you are listening to and all of that, you will feel it. Me can me do sugar cane. You would love to. You would do wedding and say you be never catch us say DJ Embo sugar cane ma because the lyric, the vibe that the song comes with, good for that ceremony. So in general, the artist should just do good songs. You can do good songs and then it will give you some of these gigs from weddings and other things. You understand? But man, the way I hear Nkrumah, I say some people are losing at weddings and that when they enter studios, I say they should target and shape their lyrics
songs.
to. No, I think that it should be general because but then obi ade nipa no te ba ase a obetimi eti nti oba obi word on him say okay na ke be boss. So it should be like that.
Well, a beautiful day it has been already. We can only close at this time. We've said a lot. Thanks for hanging out with us. Special thanks to Intim Dodo Solomon Chemo, Kojokin and Nana Reagan, as well as Digital Rasta Currency, who handled our camera works for us, and Richie Flex, editor director of the show. If you loved this, remember to share your opinion. It is allowed. Feel free, put down your comments, and if you've not subscribed to us, please do, and share the link with others. My name is Sammy Flex. I'll see you in our next video. We're out of here.